So here we are, we're going to learn Smokestack Lightin in E minor. Something I was talking about during the lesson was getting our bearings. Like, we're playing in E minor, there's this, like, open position pentatonic one, you know?
What do you do?
Yeah, it would be 0, 3, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 2. Yeah, totally. So, and then, you know, if we move that up to the other place on the fretboard that you already have an easy time picturing it, what we did is just fill in the blanks in between those two parts of the fretboard. We had this 3 across, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, where the root's there, and then we end up just going like that, which while we're at is the same note we were hitting there. So yeah, you know, we can kind of like be like, here's this stuff, and then I know these 3 notes work, and there's this stuff up here, and there's this stuff up here. And by the end of your lesson, you should pretty much just be able to follow what I was doing there and hit me back with it. But anyway, and just talking about right hand technique, this is the first time it's organically come up where we want to hear where we, you know, mute the second note rather than, you know, playing like guitar. So we're gonna just, and it seemed like for you that if you strike with your first finger first, then just going led more to the natural mute thing. And the tendency to use your middle finger first is a little strange there anyways, the good news, so just 1. Whatever you do from there, the point is that it goes, you know, and that note gets muted, and right when you started focusing on that, you were getting it right off. So there we go. Those are just regular music notes. And so let's just do that, like section 1, focused on the, you know, you're gonna go 1, 2, 1. Next section, it's you know, so these are all, you know, if you go over like the scale thing we're doing, it's just like 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7. So now we're going, so there's your next section. And that's no less of using this scale than if we did it without fingering or whatever. So yeah, it's like we leave position for a second, but come right back to it. It's the exact same shape we were playing for the ones. So there's parts 1 and 2, part 2. And then our ring finger moves back. And we're at this part of the fretboard. And that was just pick, 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 pick. As in, so that's part 2. As in, and when you get to the end and do that's going to be the same one that started the song. Okay. Now I'm at the top. Either way, there you go. There's Smokestack Lightin, and E minor pentatonic now goes. I could do it up here at the 12th fret, you know, my main box. And then I figured out I could do it here as well. And then Cass told me I can do this back behind it. And there's these notes here. And then while we're at it, there's playing it in open position, where we do so much guitar stuff. So there's, you know, your E minor world and kind of more, like kind of, those are all the notes you could guess in E blues, and you would most likely get something that sounded okay. Alright, so about 3 minutes in, switching to this other thing where we're just playing the A minor, you know, A blues scale. So we've got our flatted 5th. And then it pops up again there, even though that's a weird note to resolve on, just those are the dots that work. And we get this tritone in there. There it is, not a 5th, but a flat 5th. And it sounds like that, the doubles interval. So, let's not overthink the first trip, it's totally just walking up the scale. So first stop, just like work on the scale. And then, you know, so stop, get good at that. That left us here. You might be tempted to go to the next note, but it's just this many notes right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then with the same finger. And that's, you know, that's the only thing we're doing. That's anything but just picking musical notes. And the timing there's, you know, 3 and a 4, boom. We're going like, I'm playing notes and then triple it, boom, down. But it doesn't go. It's, you know, playing some notes, triple a note, note, note. Cool. There we go. And then, so their big part one be just like smashing at that before you try the second half. That is going to come up note for note again, so learn it there. There's this, which is just me playing notes, and then exactly again. So, you know, second half. And then there's like this at the end that we'll write in there, and those are all just every single note that we just did is, and with no fingering changes. We all just, you know, as opposed to the Somestack Lightin, it's all just literally those notes. So again, here it is slow. And then, anyway, there's